reading here.
The Bible says it is a nation in preparation. There is no crossing without preparation. There is no crossing without camping. Because job, pastorally, this conference that you have is by me. It would be a mistake if you stop it. Because when we cross from 2005 to 2006, we must sit here. We must camp here. We must be prepared. We must get that direction. We must know where are we going 2006. I want to be ball. Soccer people, when they are defeated, the problem is not in the ground. The problem was in the camping. Some they sleep with girls when they were supposed to camp. Some they drink alcohol when they're supposed to camp. Some they smoke a snuff. Some are smoking a Zol. Their chests are not ready. Some spent night in the nightclub. When they went into the ground, they are still full of babalashi. Manje uNkulunkulu said to Joshua, now God, the time of Moses is over. What I don't understand about God, you see, when a movement takes place, when a paradigm shifts, one thing that God will do among his people, he will say, stop what you are doing for a moment. You are too busy to hear me. You are as busy as a bee. You've got to stop your program a little bit and camp a little bit and listen the voice again. Because what I'm about to do, I'm preparing you for the next step of your life. You are about to step in. The devil is a liar. You are about to step in. The problems that you are going through, they are not there to kill you, but it is a part of preparation. It is a part of process. Brethren, don't be afraid. The church is on preparation. God is preparing the church for the next move. One thing that bothered me, Barut, pastors, he sometimes comes and change your program. Some of the things that are the pillars of our lives are just blown away. Some of the people that used to be your pillars, they are about to be blown by the Spirit of the Lord out of your life.
It's not the devil. They don't fit in the new program that God has for your life. Every person is destined to walk with you few kilometers. Joseph walked with the Ishmaelites. But up to the certain place, they left him in the hands of Potiphar's house. After some time, Potiphar left Joseph into the prison. After some time, a prison split him out to the throne. After some time, he sped him to the higher position. Look to your neighbor just and say, prepare for the next move. Prepare for the next move.
Listen, brethren.
When the Israelites were camping, number one, Moses died.
Moses wafa. The confirmation le izola nizona sonto.
And we don't have a cause of his death in the Bible.
Asazi imbangela yokusweleka noma yokufa.
Because the writers of the Bible believe that Moses wrote 5 books, Pentateuch. If Moses wrote Deuteronomy, then he wrote about himself and he said, Moses, the servant of God, went up to the mountain. Because the sun was setting to his life. He saw the paradigm shift in the realm of the spirit. And he stood on the mountain. And he recorded and said, and Moses, the servant of God, died on that mountain. And he said, when he recorded, he buried him. Who is he burying who? Only Moses will tell us on the last day. But the other thing that disappeared on the camping period, there are things. There is a hibernation time. When a snake is hibernating, the skin is coming out. The strength is coming back. The poison become poisonous. And the senses become so terrible. During the time of hibernation, uNkulunkulu said to the Israelites,
God said, here
is the promised land. But hibernate, because I want to put you in process. There are things that must be taken off. The first thing that must be taken off, Moses. Because Moses is a stumbling block. He represents tradition. Tradition is dangerous than sin. Because tradition can always cross the river with you. The second thing that was supposed to be cut off was Aaron. And when Aaron was taken off, no doctor was there to give us what killed him.
Akekho ugqirha noma udokotela oyengasitshela ukuthi ubulawe yintoni.
But I read a report, a post-mortem that was made after he died.
Ngifunde umbiko wokuhlinzwa kwesidumbu sika-Aaron emva kokufa kwakhe.
How he died, Mlumbi.
Ufe kanjani wekhilonzi?
Yena bambeka phezulu.
They placed him up
And they said to him,
and bathi kuye,
bring the priestly garment.
sinikeze ingubo yopriest.
When they took it out,
Uma beyikhipha le ngubo,
hey! How shall I live without this blanket?
ngaphila kanjani ngaphandle kwale ngubo?
What shall I eat without this blanket?
Yini engayidla ngaphandle kwale ngubo?
Where shall I preach without this blanket?
Ngiyokushumela kuphi ngaphandle kwale ngubo?
He died when they took off